Hey, cutie pies, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Today is Thursday, September the 1st. Happy new month. Um, and all right, let's get started. On a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, y'all, I'm going to give it a 6. It was not that much to me, and I'm not going to hold you long at all. Let's go. So we see Douglas, Eric, Taylor, and Thomas, and they're all at the house, and they're just okay. So Thomas gonna mention, Douglas mentioned, like, where are my paints going? And they're like, oh, Taylor was like, oh, I'm just gonna buy you some more or whatever. And they said maybe the maid or someone threw them out. And Eric said, yeah, that tends to happen and all these kind. I'm like, let's move on. So then we see that Douglas leaves, and that gives these three a chance to talk. And so Taylor is just like, she loves seeing Thomas with Douglas and everything. And Thomas says he's ready for Douglas to live with him. And Eric says, I'm ready for that too. And you guys know you could always stay. But what about Hope and everything? And he says, Thomas says he wants to make this comfortable for Hope. He knows, she has anxiety about, I'm paraphrasing, y'all have no idea. She knows she has anxiety about this, but it's time for Douglas to come home, and Eric just says, listen, this might be a battle, so you got to be prepared for that. So then we see Hope, Liam, Brooke, and Hope, Liam, and Brooke, and they say Douglas is spending another night. And I said, no comment. Let's move on. If Hope is okay with it, then it's fine. I personally would be like, okay, 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights. Oh my gosh, when do you plan on bringing him home? And that's what Brooke said. I'm wondering, is Thomas planning on bringing him home at all? Or whatever. But Hope and Thomas, they spoke, and I think they're trying to get along. But she tells them that Thomas invited her to come over so he could see Douglas at the Foresters home. And she's gonna do a pop-up visit, a surprise, and just go over there and see, because she does not want a custody battle. And I said, that's the best thing, Hope. Don't make this custody. you know if Douglas is having a fun time, just go ahead and transition him over there, and let's not go into this. But anyways, Hope leaves, and Brooke and Liam are just like, they don't trust Thomas. And his intentions. They don't know if he's completely stable. They know he's done a lot of work on himself, but they're just as well. And I think it's mostly on Hope's behalf, because they see how stressed out she is about this. But also they have their opinions, and they're sharing them with each other like most people do. So I don't know, child. Let's move on. So then we see Thomas and Taylor are talking, and she tells him, that she's happy that she tells him once again that she's happy that he's getting to be with his son. And he says, yeah, like she tells him he's a great dad and everything. And then Hope comes in, and Taylor leaves, but Taylor looking from the doorway. So then Hope comes in, and she's just like, she sees everything. She talks to Thomas, and he tells her, thank you so much for, trying. He knows this is hard for her, but thank you so much for coming over so that she could at least see and try and everything. And I said, if everybody else would stay out of this mess, these two could work this out. And so Douglas comes through, and he's like, Mom, and he shows her everything he's been doing and tells her. And he was like, thank you for letting me stay these few days and everything. And she said, like, you're welcome. So then we see Finn and Lee, and they're just talking about how happy, she tells him how happy she is that he's alive, and he tells her this would not have been possible had it not been for her. And yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. They just keep talking about how happy they are that, he's alive, and how Sheila is no longer a threat. And they're happy about that. But Finn does say that he wished it had turned out differently with Sheila, because that is his mom. Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry. This was a boring episode today. So then we see Sheila and Deacon, and Lord Deacon is trying his best to keep this girl in the house. But she feels like I fooled you and I fooled Hope. He said, I was drunk. And Hope said, I recognize you. She was trying to figure out where she knew you. So you didn't just fool people 100%. So you need to stay your butt on the inside. And she thinks she can still have some kind of relationship with Finn. And he trying to tell her, no, ma'am, you can't. But who knows what Sheila about to do. But anyways, Deacon leaves because he left his phone there or whatever. He said he needed his phone, but it's dead or whatever. And I guess he just forgot to grab it when he left out to go to work. But he left out to go to work and told Sheila, stay inside, lock the door. And so Finn and Deacon see each other, and Finn is thanking Deacon. He said, I haven't had a chance to talk to you, but thank you so much for saving my life and everything. And Deacon was like, you don't have to thank me for that. And he was like, yes, I do, because I was in that alley. We were in that alley dead, and you came through and you made that phone call and you saved our lives. Like, it was you who found us and everything. And Deacon says he's just happy that Finn's okay. And then Sheila trying to get Deacon's attention. And Deacon and Deacon is, he listening to Finn, but he's distracted. And Finn said, "Is something wrong?" And he turns around, and Sheila in the background waving at Deacon on his phone, like, just say, "I got your phone," or you could have just told one of the people, "Hey, this is Deacon's phone." Lord, Sheila just wants to get caught. But y'all, that was Bold and the Beautiful today. I'm telling you, it wasn't much. I didn't even make it to 8 minutes today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for the final episode of the week for the Bold and the Beautiful. What happened on the soaps, Bold and the Beautiful edition. Goodbye.